Okay, so I'm back. Um, I have so many random like things I want to talk about. It's kind of hard to like pick one thing. Um, but I just had some free time because I was off yesterday from work. Um, so I just had a little bit more free time to like record, I guess you could say, because the past few weeks have been like adjusting to my new job and then like adjusting to a whole new schedule. Like it's been um a pretty like busy couple of weeks, but I'm proud of myself for staying consistent. Anyway, um one moment. Okay. So, I have a couple of thoughts. One thing though that I want to mention is I've been making it like a new normal for me to compliment women. At least like I feel like I'm giving women compliments like almost on a daily. Just because women, we're gorgeous, we're pretty, we're beautiful. There's a sort of reverence that I just have for women. Especially as I continue to gain more knowledge. Speaking of knowledge, hold on. Okay, so speaking of knowledge, what I was saying, this is what I've been reading. Like, for the last couple of weekends, I've just been going to the park and cracking open this book, and it's so much information in this book. Please, you should read this. That's all I'm going to say. You should read this. But, excuse me, the more that I learn, the more reverence I have. But I just thought about that. I was like, I feel like I haven't really thought that deeply about it, but I feel like now I've just been more intentional with like giving women, we always get validation, I feel like, for the most part, external validation, but that's just a fun thing that I've been doing that I think is just like needed anyway. But yeah, I've just been complimenting women, whether it be I like their earrings, whether it be I like their nails, whether it be you're beautiful, you're pretty, you look cute. Like, I've been just trying to be intentional about that because I just think it's important. And like, even when I see my niece, like, I just want to uplift her. So every time I see her, I remind her of how beautiful she is, how pretty she is. You know what I mean? But anyway, I've been going to the park the last couple of weekends, and there's something that I have noticed like since I've been going. Um for the most part, I do hang out by myself a lot. So I'll just like grab my purse, I'll put something cute on cuz it's the weekend, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm just going to go hang outside for like an hour at least to get some sun because I work indoors and I don't get a lot of sunlight during the week. So I try to be pretty intentional on the weekends by like going outside and, getting some sunlight, some vitamin D. But it's just a brief thing that I want to mention. Um, there's been like two moments since I've been at the park that have been funny as hell to me. Last weekend when I went to the park, there was like these frat bros. That's what I called them because that's how they was talking, child.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good with me. Oh, Jet, yeah.
And they were like playing some sort of like catch or something in the park, and I was just sitting, laying underneath a tree on my yoga mat reading my book, and I wear my headphones as a way of like, one, deterring people from like wanting to like feel like that they can like come up to me and talk to me. Or like, I'm just being real, like I just want to chill in the park, read my book. I don't want to like have any long conversations. Like, I just want to be like, I just want to hear the feet walking past and the birds chirping, and like, you know what I mean. In the park that I go to, it's like I've accepted that it's a hot spot, so you know what I mean, it's gonna be people that go out there, so it's like, it's whatever. But I've noticed like last weekend, the group of excuse me, the group of white men, they were like, oh, I want to be like you when I grow up. To each other, they were saying, I want to be like you when I grow up. And then one of them said, no, I want to be like her when I grow up. And then they all collectively laughed, and they were talking about me. I chuckled too, because I was like, yeah, like I want to be like me too. But it was funny to me in a sense of like, it's so weird that I know that they're there, you know what I mean? Because I have to be aware of my surroundings. Like, I can't just sit here and be like not giving a damn. Like, I have to be aware of like what's happening around me. But like, I just thought it was so interesting that I became the center of attention. Like, I became the conversation piece. But anyway, that happened. I thought that was funny, and I was like, okay. And then today, when I went to the park, I moved even further down. I went deeper down, because I was like, maybe if I just go further down, it'll be a better experience. Excuse me. So I moved deeper down. I got my bag. I have fewer things with me this time, because the last time I felt like I just brought a yoga mat the last time, and I didn't this time. I brought like a blanket. But anyway, that's not important. So I'm putting my blanket down. I got my book. I got my water. I'm like, okay, let's get it popping. I hadn't even started my book, because I was on the phone with my mom, and I was about to get off the phone with her, and this man, this black man, and the reason why I'm giving like context to, I guess it doesn't even matter, but I feel like it does matter in a sense. Unfortunately, like, I feel like I can't negate it anyway. I don't know why I'm harping on that too much, but anyway, this black man with his children, and I think an older woman was trailing behind them. I noticed how closely he walked, like near my blanket and me. When I say he was close, let me try to see if I can get something. Hold on. I don't know if the mic is gonna be. I'm hoping that you'll still be able to hear it. Let me use something. So this is my other phone. Let me use this book. I'm this book right here. I'm this book. And he was like this close to me walking past. Like super, super close to almost like where he could have like either kicked me or like kicked up dust like near me. Like, it was weirdly. Hold on. Now I'm thinking about it, it's just like, it's so weird that he was that close. But what I found interesting was his children followed close behind, but they didn't walk as close. And then the woman, she walked and gave like me space, you know what I mean? But it was just weird how close they walked to me, and when it was like so much open space. I just thought that was like really weird, especially when other people were walking past and they were giving aware of space. So to me, it just felt like a microaggression. But I've just been noticing the microaggressions from men lately. Like, even when I went on a walk, like the weekend before last weekend, I went on a walk, and I don't know what celebration they were doing, what patriotic celebration they had going on, but this black man comes barreling down. This man comes barreling down the hill with a flag, and it's a shared walk path, so you know what I mean? I literally had to put my arm up to prevent the flag from hitting me in the face. And then the gentleman behind him, a white man, he bound his flag. And I feel like it's important that I do give that racial context, because I'm not gonna sit back and like act like black men, and I'm not saying all black men, but there is a lot of microaggressions, especially like I feel like I've been receiving a lot. And even in Chicago, like, I got called a bitch one time by some men that I did not even know. Like, it's so weird to me. It's not weird, but I'm more so like fascinated by it. I really am. Because men don't they don't like interact with each other like that. Men like submit to each other. Men, they'll go the distance to not really have to engage with each other confrontational wise. Like, men don't do this. So I just thought that those incidents were, you know what I mean, 3 actually in a weekend since I've been outside. I've encountered like 3 different men of all races between black and white who have just been weird towards me. I don't know, child.
Dude, you need to stay out of women's business. You are causing problems. You are the only husband, boyfriend, fiance that gets involved in women's business. We happen to like Peter a whole lot better than Patricia.
What woman business was I getting
You
involved
always
with?
involved. What we do as women is between us. You need to roll with.
I know why, but I'm just like, it's just so interesting to me. But anyway, what else did I want to talk about?